Hi there and welcome. I'm Winston from tubemechanicsnote.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get a free web hosting service, how to build a website on the free web hosting service using WordPress platform, and how to link it to a free domain. So to get a domain name, first you have to head over to this website called .tk. I will leave the link to this website below this video. Now type in the domain name of your choice and check if it's available. In my case, these are all the domain names available, and as you can see, they are all free. I'm just going to go with the domain name .ml by clicking on the Get It Now button. You can also reserve the other domain names if only you plan to use them in the future. After clicking on the Get It Now button, the next step is clicking on the Checkout button. Now you'll be redirected to freenom.com, which is the main website. Below on this page, you will see your chosen domain name. Now you want to click on this arrow button next to free, and you can choose how long you want to use the domain name for free. As you can see, you have the option to use the domain name for up to 12 months for free. That's a whole full year. If the website you're trying to create using this domain name is for making money, you will be able to make enough money by this time to be able to start paying for a domain name or be able to pay for a .com domain name, which is about $10 a year. If after the 12 months you haven't made money enough to start paying for the domain name, you can always renew it by choosing any of these options again after the 12 months. Click the continue button to move to the next step. Now here is where you can register for an account on Freenom. Now you have to take note that if you go straight to the Freenom website, you will not have a button to register for an account. That's why we had to go through the website .tk. Now let's get back to creating our account. Now you can do that by entering your email here and verifying it through that email or using any of these social accounts. Personally, I just like using the Google account. Now, as you can see below here, it says verification link sent to your email. The verification link is valid only for 24 hours. Go to your email inbox and click on the link. You also have the option to enter another email if you did make a mistake. Let's now go and verify our Freenom account using the email account we used. After clicking on the verification link, it's going to redirect you to this page. Now here you will need to fill all the necessary informations, accept the terms of service, and click on the complete order button below. In some cases, after doing that, you might see an error message. If that's the case and you know you did everything correctly, you don't have to worry. Just head over back to Freenom website, log in using the email account again. After logging in again, go to the services tab here on the top and then on my domains and click on it. Here is where you are going to find all the domain names that you have registered under Freenom. As you can see, the domain name that we just registered is now active. Now that we have a free domain name registered and active, let's go and get a free hosting account. After creating our hosting account, we'll need to come back to the Freenom website to link the domain name to the created hosting account. To get a free hosting account, head over to 000webhost.com, the free web hosting service. I'll leave the link to this website below this video. When you get to the website homepage, you want to first register for a free account or just use any of these social accounts to log in. If you decide to go with any of these social accounts, the website is going to ask you access to your account, be it your Google account or Facebook account. Just click on the Allowed button and you'll be in. Next is clicking on the Build Website button here, and from the pop-up that appears, click here and select any of these options. Since the website name is optional, you can just leave it as it is and click Create. Now on the top left corner here, click on Website Builder and you'll be presented with these three options that you can use to build your website. Personally, I would recommend you to go with WordPress since That is the best and easiest platform to run a website with. Most professional websites online are built with WordPress anyways. After choosing WordPress, this install pop-up will appear. All you have to do now is fill in your admin username and create a password. You have to take note here because you will be needing this information later when you want to log into your website dashboard. So make sure to save the information you put in here somewhere safe. When you're finished saving that information, say on a notepad, click on the install button here and give it a couple of seconds to install. After the installation process finishes, click on the Go to Configuration page to start configuring your website. After the website finishes configuring, log in using the information you used when installing your WordPress script, the information I told you to save on a notepad. Now at this point, you already have a website on this hosting account. So let's take a look. As you can see, the domain name of this website is ugly. So now is the time to link your domain name to this hosting account so that your website will have a beautiful looking domain name. To do that, you have to go back to your account dashboard on the free web host service. Now, beside the build website button we use to build the website, you will see where it says set web address. Click on it. After doing that, this pop-up will appear asking you to upgrade by buying a domain name. But since we already have a free domain name created, we don't need to do that. So click here where it says it's okay. I don't mind the 000 web host branding. Now here is where you have the option to add your own domain name. Now click on the own domain name option here and add the domain name you created on the Freenom website. Now before moving forward, make sure to copy and save these bold DNS name savers because you will need them in the next step of linking your domain name to your hosting account. Now it's time to head back to the Freenom website and try to link the domain name to this hosting account. Now, under the domain name, click on Manage Domain. Next is clicking on the Management Tools, and from the drop-down options, click on Name Servers. Under the name server, select the Custom Name Server option. Now you can fill in the DNS name servers you copied and saved from the hosting account. Simply copy the first name server and paste it here. Then do the same with the second name server. Now you have to take note that after hitting the change server button below, it can take up to 24 hours before the two accounts will be synced. In some cases, you don't really have to wait that long actually. When it finally syncs both accounts, you can now start using your domain name to get to your new website. That's how easy it is to make a website with a free domain name and a free hosting account.